The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Hello! How you doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Just came back from refilling the bottle and the water is way too warm for my taste. Anyway, hello! Hello, Laughing Ball. Hello, Rob. Hello, Pringle. How you guys doing? We are going to be building... And this might actually be the final, like the truly final... Hello, Buckley. How you doing? This might be the final stream, the final building stream for this level. Perhaps. Maybe. Hey, thank you for the follow, Buckley. Appreciate that. How do you recognize that profile picture from? I don't know. Alright, here we are. Let's see. I do not have any chests. RIP. Well, by the way, I started cooking like the most disgusting way of gameplay you've ever seen. Take a look at this. Dang it. That is the most... Yo, you got the 135k attempts ball? Nice. This is the most disgusting way of gameplay you'll probably ever see. So anyway, let's move this to the top, and the goal for today is turning this area into a sort of like a citadel thingy. Turning this area to make it look a little bit more like a castle. And adding a sort of... Is it triangle? Yes, of course. Of course it's there. And there's this guy here as well. Is my mic okay? Why is my voice high-pitched? What do you mean my voice is not high-pitched? Stop saying my voice is high-pitched! There's this guy here as well. It is not high-pitched! And I refuse to believe that! My voice is completely normal! Do not try to gaslight me! You shall not gaslight me! My microphone is completely normal! Alright. Meow. You forgot your vitamins today, gotta take them now. RIP. I usually forget them as well, so don't worry. What did Why did you meow? I don't know. Do you want me to stop? You're gonna have to pay me for that. Now yes, so I need one of these fuckers. And no glow. Thank you very much. He's gonna be darker skinned. Because we like diversity here. And then we're gonna give him a body. So this guy's gonna be B1 and extra no touch. We're gonna be T1. We're gonna be 15 maybe. No, 15 is a little bit too dark. What about 19? That's better.
Meow meow lol.
Meow. I should start charging for meows, like sync. What do you guys think? Is that a valid business proposal? Latvian monster. Oh god! I got the tone. Hold on. Look at this. Behold, it's Latvia. It's animated Latvia. Alright, let me ban this guy. And that guy is banned. What did you do? Insulted Ukraine. You shall not insult Ukraine. Insulted you? No, insulted Ukraine. I consider that an insult to my person as well. I am not Ukrainian, but I do have a huge respect for them. Alright. you insult Russia? Yes. Yes, you can. You're totally allowed to do that. I might make these a little bit darker, actually. Yeah. Hey, that's unfair. Shut up, Triangle. You guys started the war. Now you gotta deal with the consequences of that. If you don't like it, my response is skill issue. Okay, you're not risking it. I know people have nothing to do with it. I mean, you could be on the street protesting, but I don't see any protests. Well, I do see them, but they usually end up with dead people and a lot of more people in prison. Unfortunate. How do I? that looks so goofy.
Latvian monster, Ukraine insult. What next? 100 meows?
Meow. Alright, let me just yeah, I feel like these guys can be like tiny miniature John J. Johnsons. At this point, I can just do that. Are you? You're B29. You are B2 stuff. What do you mean the thing is just broke? 19 minus 5 is not 15. I mean, there is a possibility that it just you somehow, for some reason, you had half a thingy.
My GD short got 122 VIEWSS leakeg smiley leakeg smiley leakeg smiley.
Nice. I did post a short with a clip from one of these streams, and it got quite a few views. Dude, look at this guy. He looks so cute. He looks so cute. Shut up, Triangle. TDS does not know how to pronounce my name. Where's the where is the fire thingy? Is it this one? It could be this one. Hey, thank you for the follow, Tuklia. Appreciate that. Look, dude, no, don't say that. Don't say. I need an exhaust pipe thingy. Where can I find an exhaust pipe? This looks like a decent. Ooh. No, but like, I need an exhaust pipe. Give me an exhaust pipe, please. What about one of these, like, upside down? That can be, like, okay, yeah. Might not even need that, actually. Yeah, we don't really need that. Okay, cool. What is what pixel shaped? Oh, yeah. How do you know about that, dude? First of all, this is just a completely normal jar. There is nothing wrong about this jar. And if you flip it upside down...
OMG Creo gave me ADIVCE on how to get better on making music.
Nice. GG. That's a little bit too big. I'd like to get some sort of robotic arm here. Maybe like this. No, I don't like that. Oh, wait. Aha! So we're gonna have to make these guys a little bit smaller. That's fine. Look at this guy, he's showing you something. Behold, a coin! Behold! A coin! I don't know, I'm gonna give him something more, a little bit more deadly than a coin. Just slightly, you know? Now where can I get a bar? A stick, big, long rock. And I test the wetness of water. Hydration is good for me and you don't have anything. He's... Okay, sure. Drinking. Dude, it's frigging warm. I hate that. I hate summer. Because then tap water starts to get warm. I don't like warm water. And it's fine, but I don't like it. I will avoid it if possible. Now allow me to get one of these here. Okay. That's fine. That is completely fine. Maybe that thing is a little bit too big, though.
I beat 9 circles today. Second
Yo,
hardest.
GG.
3 days and 3,039 attempts, only smiley face.
Congrats. Huge congrats. Hello, 0.4. What about... Oh, that. There you go. That should be nice. Okay. Two hard demons in a week? Nice. I have not beaten a single hard demon, ever. Well, I have, but in platformer. I have never beaten a classic hard demon. Which is kind of funny, considering I have an extreme and a couple of insanes. That could be interesting. Yeah. Future Punk is your hardest right now? Nice. I'm gonna get a couple of these guys here. Maybe I want this spear thingy over there. Yeah. Alright, what about one? Yeah, that's nice. Another bit future final actually. It's not that bad. The only bad part is the duels and the final part. Okay, so we have our boy here. Hey, little penguin! Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm gonna add a couple of these actually. I'll place them here. And how do you request a level? You have to use channel points. Nope. Do I add animations for these? Might as well add animations for these. Alright, I'll give them 927. Let's get 927 -1 east in out 2 seconds and +1. What do you just redeem? You redeemed a yeah, like that. Now just create loop. There we go. And boom. Beautiful. Let's see how these guys. Hello, Zergberg. How you doing, Zergberg? Can I play Dead Device? You're gonna have to request it with channel points. But if you do, then sure. Which one is to request levels? The instant level requests one. I think it's 1500 channel points, if I remember correctly. Alright, now can we... Is he moving? He's moving horizontally. Dang it! I messed up the X and Y axis. Yeah, it's 2500, but I mean, I do stream quite often, so... Who figures this Among Us task? I don't know, the playtesters said that there weren't enough interactive things, so... I am going to add a teeny tiny shake there.
Should I go for crazy as my next hard demon?
Sure. Why not? A fellow countryman of me was the guy who created Crazy, so sure. Let's do 0.20, or let's do strength of 1. Let's do a 0.01. What else? Oh, yes. The movement. -1. 1. That should be much better now. Okay, nobody cares about the book. I also need to get a sound effect for the boost. Ouch. Okay, you're gonna go in there. Well, you need a red key. Nice. I should remove that white thing as well. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, we are pretty close to finishing this.
Are you verifying it?
Yes, I'm verifying it. Of course. Like a 5. It's like a 5 moon, dude. It's a 5 moon, dude. Of course I'm gonna verify this. This is like pace easy, dude. There's plenty of heals all over the place. And avoiding the obstacles is not that hard. I don't know what to do here. I have to redo... Yeah, I have to completely revamp the guys that follow you.
Free STARSSSS Rye Cat Face.
What do you mean stars? This is gonna be moons. I plan on having a sort of Undertale-like fight, more like a Pokemon, something like that, fight here against one of these guards. And then they open the gates. And this is gonna be the castle. Or, yeah, the castle. Can be named as the castle, why not? I think I have to fix as well is the eyes. Because I don't know why those eyes rotate. Anyway. Behold. John. He's Dr. John J. Johnson. I'll probably make these balls last a little bit less. Average UK name, true. I am very glad you thought of a British person when you saw the name. Because that is quite literally, like, when we were making this on stream, I asked chat what is the most British name you can think of. And this is what they came with. Hilda's has a top hat, yeah. And a monocle. I mean, you can't get more British than that. No. Were you there? I think you were there. But yeah. These are the credits. (13 to 24) inane demon. What is an inane demon? Dang it. And yeah, this thing is completely outdated. It is. Getting close to 30k objects. Getting close to 350 hours in game time. And getting close to 1000 groups in the editor. So, yeah. This thing is vastly outdated. But yeah, now we need some sort of like Skyrim style place name thingy that says "Welcome to the Citadel." The credits twice. Holy shit! What? Oh wait, yeah, you're twice. You're twice here. There's a lot of people here. There's way more people in Lava Trials though. Where is it? Here. The GDPS fellas? Yeah, the GDPS fellas. Like, these are the credits for Lava Trials 2. Including a toaster. And yes, Triangle, this is a thing. This is a thing, it's finished and it's pending verification. Nobody wants to verify this. Let's do a practice run. So you see why nobody wants to verify this. I even offered $10 to whoever verified this, but nobody took the bait. There's even a tell Zong to verify. Nobody's verifying this, dude. Nobody wants to verify this. There is even a nerfed version of this. With a start position, apparently. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Dang it. Alright. Alright. I just have to time this correctly. There you go. Okay, here we go. That is quite an evil jump. Probably easier to just do this. And then wait. Celeste reference? True. I mean, the entirety of Light GG lore is Celeste reference. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Okay, here we are. Wasn't I editoring? Yes, I was. But I get sidetracked real easily. And you haven't seen Lava Trials 2, so... In fact, let me just, Okay. You have to do that. And here you have to... Oh, dang it. Yeah, this part is ass. Like, this is one of the hardest parts of the level. We have to go there. Dang it. Okay. And then this is one of the easiest. Oh. Okay. There we go. Okay. We go here. Ah, yeah, this is absolutely brutal ship gameplay. You know, just don't mind me. Ship gameplay. There we go. Hello, Sammy's King. How are you doing? Okay. And this is the first checkpoint. Hello, Little REQ. How you doing? This is the first checkpoint. This is my level? Yes, this is my level. As you see, I'm no-clipping it. It's not even verified yet. It's never getting verified, unfortunately. Yeah, that is the first checkpoint. Then you have to do a timing here, and here you have to do two rather awkward jumps. No, I fell. You do that, and then this is a how to platformer reference. Okay. And here you have to do this, and you have to do a time jump here, so you get enough time to jump there. And here it is, the final part. You have to jump here. Like, this is absolutely insane. This is by far top one. Here the level rises, so you have to actually like play, not just avoid. Let me just... Dang it! And it was here. Hold on. You have to get the key there. And then you have to jump here and do that. And then you fall, and that's the end. Is it harder than Celeste Farewell? Probably. But yeah. You're not verifying it. I mean, you can try. Just keep in mind that in order to get all 3 coins, like, you get 1 coin for free. But then the other 2, you need 1 coin. For 1 coin, you need to beat the level in less than 1 hour from starting the session. And for the other coin, you need to beat it in less than 1,000 deaths. So, you know, there are 2 checkpoints. Yeah, that level is by far top 1. Like, absolutely definitely top 1. You can beat Farewell in under 100 deaths. Interesting. I mean, you can try. I'll give you the ID. This is dang it. I'll give you the ID. There's the nerfed version, and this is the unnerfed version. Keep in mind, the unnerfed version is probably humanly impossible. It's physically possible, but humanly impossible. Now back to here. We should be making progress on this. Now, for this part, I want some houses. Decided in my DMs. Okay, cool. Let's put some of these. Browser, fragments, background rocks, create. That's pretty nice. We don't need these. All that. Okay, we don't need that one, but we do need that guy. Do we need that guy? We do need that guy. Do we need that guy? We do need that guy. Okay. When it comes to here, do we need... No, we do not need those. Okay. We do not need that guy either. This guy is necessary though. But the other two are not. Okay. Someone requested his water wet while we were playing that. Oh yeah, cool. Let's drink. Hello, Tibaram. How you doing? Let's drink. Delicious. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, let's drink again then. Okay, this water is disgusting. It's so lukewarm. I don't like that. You also drink it? Yeah, but you're drinking vodka, not water. Also warm water. You know the music you're going back to 505? I do not know that music. Let's make this sort of like that. And there we go. Now we fill this up. Like so. And now we just create. And we delete these guys. And this guy. Yeah, we can delete that guy. What about those though? We cannot delete those. Yeah, we can't delete these though. So that's nice. And we can delete this one as well. That's pretty nice. So that's about it. Can you play the funny region called Curry Glass sometime? Maybe. Hello, LuaGMD, how you doing? I am probably going to get rid of these guys. I'm gonna revamp them. So... Oh god, I just realized something. Do you see it, guys? Do you see what I saw? What I see, guys? Like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Sus. You saw that. No. Why? Why do I have to make everything sus? I like being sus. Alright, that cannot be there. I'll make a big protrusion there. Something protrude. And, okay. Let's fill this up. And hope for the best. We can even have, like, gap here. And a couple gaps there. And same thing here. Let's get this in there. Like we're gonna have a gap there. And probably another gap there. Why not? Alright, let's create. Let's get rid of those because they're pointless. What? Same with this one, right? Yeah. Useless. What about next? You are not useless. You are. Who else? You guys are useless. You guys are useless. You are not. You are. You are not. You are. You are. You are. You are not. You're not. You're not. You two are. You think slash suggest to suggest something to IG or slash like makes you like the stream? That is hard to add. And I can do exclamation mark like. I could do exclamation mark like, yeah, but I don't know if that would work because I don't code the commands myself. Like they are Nightbot commands, so it would be kind of hard to do that. Actually, I don't know if I can. I might have to refund your points because I don't think I can do stuff like that. So whatever you want. No, I don't want to add whatever I want. Just give me another idea that's like less difficult to add, please. And I will add it. So, and I can't think of any ideas right now. That's why the command is there for you guys to add stuff. There's actually quite a lot of commands that you guys added. All right. So the background walls are there. How do I make this look more like a city? That's the thing. Like, I want this to look a lot more like a citadel, you know? But how? How should I do that? I don't know, actually. I would place some houses here and there, but how do I make the houses? That's the thing. I can always add some more of these. That's definitely an option. I can do this, and I can... you're 4, okay. What about you? Here, and 50-50. Goodbye, Triangle. Have a nice afternoon. I'm gonna use that as instead. Yeah, that looks nice. So let's get a couple of these lamp posts here and there to give the vibe that this is actually a city. How about a slash country that makes you see all the countries watching? Oh, that is hard as well. There is an extension for that. I used to have a panel that it showed which country were different people. Like it didn't show the username, but it showed like there were 5 people watching from Spain, 2 people from the United States, you know. But that was just like an extension panel. Turning that into a custom command would be kind of hard. I feel like that is enough lamps. Also, it smells burnt. It smells a little bit like something burnt, like burnt sweets. That's interesting. Yeah, this last country would be cool, but I don't know how I would make that, because I would have to, like, even if I could code my own commands into Nightbot, I would have to send requests to every Twitch user. And, like, the problem is that it makes you rate the stream. Yeah, that's actually good. I will add that one. I can add that one. Nightbot dashboard. So commands. New command. Exclamation mark rate. Response. Cooldown is gonna have like 5 seconds. Yeah. You rated means cleaning. I think that should be fine. Question mark. No, it has to be a parenthesis. It has to be parentheses. What about that? Rate. You rated the stream 0 stars. Okay, rate 1294. There you go. Do you like that? Do you like your command? Yeah, it's May 22nd, guys. You rated the stream 1 billion stars. I can't really limit the input, so enjoy putting a bajillion numbers. Nice. Okay, now houses. How do I? Oh, I could. Oh, I could make one of these things. What are they called? What are they called? The thing that thing. This thing. Hold on. What do they call what do they call this thing? No, not trigger. I could add this thing. Where is this thing? This thing, dude, a freaking bridge. Freaking. What are these things, dude? Like, you know the thing that's like wooden and it's like a bridge, but it's not a bridge. Like it is a bridge, but it doesn't work like a bridge. It's just hanging. It's just hanging. There, you know, it's like a rope bridge. I think it's called rope bridge. Let's add one of those. Why not? What could go wrong? Now, how can I add a rope bridge? I would need a bunch of these. Infinity stars, thank you. Thank you for rating my stream Infinity stars. Let's make this like big. Okay. Doesn't work. No. Dang it. Okay, what about this though? It doesn't work either, dude. How does those lines come next to the trigger? What lines? These lines, it is an option here. It's called duration lines. Really useful when when you want to know how long a trigger lasts being active. Infinity to the power of 100. That is a big number. But it's not bigger than infinity though. I think that's how the Hotel paradox works, right? Like infinity to the power of something is just still infinity. There's bigger infinities though. Right, hello guys, so we're going to play some Jump to Dash. Hello everyone and welcome to the Daily Dose of Jump to Dash. Alright, there we go. All of this for a freaking rope bridge. That it's not even going to be usable. What did I say if I said anything about your question? Yes. Let me tell you in a bit. Let me just finish this rope bridge. For fuck's sake, dude. Okay. Hold on, let me just put that there, that thing there, put that thing in there, yes, that thing there, that thing there, that thing there. I think we can do these though, I think it is possible. Yes. Yes, we have a circle, guys! We have a circle! Okay, so the duration lines. These are called duration lines. They tell you how long the trigger is active. It's an option here. It says duration lines. If I remove that, they are gone. And if I enable it, they are back here. Really useful for creating. No problem. Let's link these guys. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna make it one more. Okay, now we're talking. So how do we... How should we do that? Oh, I think this works, though. Oh, yes, it did. Yes! It did work, guys. It did work. Let's fucking go. Oh, wait. There we go. Guys, we have a circle. Let's go. Now we make the circle smaller. Probably 0.5. And we just remove that. And we're just left with a rope bridge. And this freaking rope bridge is still too freaking free, dude. Okay.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Mickey's. How you doing? Can you say the F word and wash it together? You can. I do not recommend that, but you can. You're well within your right, especially if you're from Latvia. If you're from Latvia, you are entitled to that. Okay. Alright, what about just 2 degrees? Okay. And now we say 4. And now we do 6. And now we do 8. And now we do 10. And now we do 12. And now we do 14. No, dude, it was going so well. How many minutes will you get banned for saying everyone rush it together? 0. But don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. My boy's cooking in. I am trying to cook, but it is being rather difficult. It is proving rather difficult to cook with this. 4. 6. 8. 10. Can I give you one thingy? You need to get to 250. I cannot give you thingies. Yo, you love cookies? You love cookies? Sorry. Nice. I like cookies as well. Okay. Can I get 26? No, but 24 is okay. So it would be 36.
I love the color black for no reason.
Color the black is so underrated, dude. It is such a good color. I feel like this should be enough, right? Like, surely. Yeah, this is definitely good enough. Yes. Okay. Actually, the generic colors. We know black is not a color. We know black is a shade. But we don't care about that, okay? We don't give a frig about that. Black looks good. And that's all that matters. What is it then? It is a shade. Technically speaking, black is the absence of color, okay? And white is all colors. What's the color of black? No color. Black has no color. Cloud's finally getting useful on this one. True. I'm gonna place this thing here. And I'm going to cut this and put another one of these there. Okay. Maybe we'll place these in B3 and give them color 41 and 43 instead. So they're a little bit darker. Yeah, that's fine. Void. But yeah, technically speaking, like, if we want to be pedantic, the sun is green, okay? And that is scientifically true. The sun is green. Hey, welcome back, Rob. The sun is white. No, it's not white, it's green. The sun emits slightly more green than other colors. However, they all get mixed together to form white. The sun is not green, it's like GG. Thank you. It's fucking orange, Yulan astronomy. I'm telling you, the sun is fucking green, okay? Light spectrum. Let me images. Okay, here. Let me just... Not here. Where is it? Here. Alright. Save image as sun.png. Allow me to show you why the sun is green. Image. Sun.png. That is the spectrum of sunlight, okay? That is sunlight being decomposed. And as you can see, it's all the colors at the same time. However, green, I mean, the orange peaks a little bit more, but usually green peaks the most. The sun is fucking green. This is the spectrum of sunlight from the surface. From the Earth's surface. And it just so happens that the surface, like the oxygen in the atmosphere, likes to scatter blue. So less blue light gets
What
here.
are y'all talking about? I am pretty sure last time I saw the sun it was blue.
Sun is not blue! The sun is green! Okay, let me explain this to you. Let me explain this calmly to you, okay? This is a measurement of sunlight from the surface of Earth, okay? Now, oxygen in the atmosphere has a very special property, and it is that... Can like you read this in a net accent? Actually, it looks... where is it? Actually, it looks orange only in the sky and also represented by that color in images because of the light is being diffused in the atmosphere. Yes, that's what I was saying. Like, blue and green, by that matter, are scattered by oxygen because oxygen, like the atoms of oxygen that we breathe, they like to get blue light and shoot it everywhere else, but they don't do that to red light because it has different power. Okay, so red light gets to us much more easily than blue light. Oh, is that the other way around? I think it's the other way around. Yeah, I think it's the other way around. Yeah. No, wait, what? I know. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting confused now. Does oxygen scatter red or blue? We get more red. Okay, so we get less blue. Okay, yes. So here's the thing. The more red it is, the less energy. Okay. So you see, the bigger this number, the less power it has. So after the red, there's like microwaves, and then there's X-rays and all that stuff. And the smaller the number, the more powerful. So after this, it starts to get dangerous. Because it can hurt you, it can irradiate you and give you cancer and stuff. But the issue is, oxygen likes to... What does oxygen like? We get more red, so... So yeah, so oxygen just likes to hold on to blue light and scatter it. Oxygen takes blue light and it's like a roundabout. Yes. Oxygen is like a roundabout that only works for blue cars, okay? So imagine light. Light is a bunch of cars. It's an infinite highway of random colored cars. And oxygen is a roundabout. And anything that is not blue just goes straight through. And if it's blue, it just gets yeeted on a random direction. So that's why the sky is blue. The consequence of that is that when we look at the sun, we are seeing more red than blue. Because the blue that comes from the sun is being yeeted all over the place. And oxygen is, I think, this, like it likes these wavelengths. So technically speaking, I'm taking this spectrum at a face value from, assuming it's from the Earth's surface. This part here is diminished. Because there should be more in here, more strength in here. But since the oxygen atoms in the atmosphere are scattering it, we get less of that sun. So technically speaking, the peak should be somewhere around here. Which basically means the sun is green. But since there's such little difference here, we see it as blue. And I can show you. White. Yeah, we see it white because... Let me show you, okay? I'm going to show you. No speed, no nothing. Just... Alright, give me... 250. 250. And that's like that, okay. So you see these, right? Okay, so if we... This is additive, so... Dang it. Let me... Uniform object color. So if I get this to plus 70, which I think is green. And plus 70 as well. So here we have green. I don't know why it looks so fucked, but we're gonna get red as well. But we're gonna get a little bit less. Okay, this is starting to get crazy. Let me just change this to a 50. Okay. So we have green. That's a little bit yellow. Let's get it green. Okay. Let's get blue. Like minus 180. Okay. So if we mix these all together. Oh yeah. Wait, they have to be blending. See? You see it white. It gets mixed together. I should be able to show it to you much easier if I just get these. Okay, these are gonna be blending. So this is gonna be red. It's gonna be red but plus 180. And it's gonna be red plus 90. And it's not plus 180, this is minus 100. There you go. So do you see this? Do you witness this? Okay? The mixture of all colors results in white. So it doesn't matter how much green there is, because when it gets mixed with red and blue, it makes white. Yeah, we're still on the sun. We're still debating the color of the sun. I stand by the sun is green. I believe the sun is green. I should get rid of these actually. There you go. Yes, we're still debating on the sun. It's green. The sun is a fucking yellow dwarf. Oh. Well, technically yes. Thank you for the follow, LRHGD. But the saying yellow dwarf does not mean it's yellow. It's like calling a black hole a pancake. It still makes no sense. Hello, Gaige Guj. We're not taking a request. If you want to request a level, you have to use channel points. The sun is not white, Rob. It's green. The sun is green. We're just saying it. We just see it as white because it gets mixed with all the colors. But it emits slightly more green light than the other light wavelengths. Do I need to pull out the chart again? We don't see it as white because it's the fucking atmosphere, dude. I see it as white. When I stare at the sun, I'm staring at the sun. It's fucking white. It's burning my eyes. Oh my god. I have it burned in my... Now when I blink, I see 3 white balls. If you stare at the sun, you see white, and then you die. But from space, because there's no atmosphere, we see white. But from the atmosphere, from here on Earth, we see it orange, because it scatters the blue light. But it's emitting white light, because all light gets mixed together. You're being overexposed. Let's go back to building a citadel. How do I make a house here? I'm never go to Google. Okay, I'll go to Google. Is the sun green? Fuck you. It says no. It says it's white. Aha! Here it is. Here it is. Found it. The AI result says no, but the first result is a science magazine that says yes. Look. See? The sun's peak intensity is at a green wavelength. I told you! I told you the sun is green! The sun is fucking green! It is freaking green, dude! You cannot argue with science. Okay, what triangle? No, we cannot see it green because it gets mixed to... Fuck you, triangle. Let's drink. It's not white! It's green, but we see it. We see that's orange, but because it's white light. Because white is a mixture of green, blue, red, and all the other colors. But there's more green than anything else. Thank you for the water. It's green, Rob! It is freaking green! It emits more green than anything else! Dude, do I have to bring back the blending? Do I have to bring back the freaking blending? Sure, I'll bring back the blending. It's 90. Minus 90. No, that's not minus 90. Hold on. Should be a minus 135. There you go. The difference is not big, but it's more green, okay? Doesn't matter how much green you add into the mix, because it all gets turned into white. Yeah, the middle is white. The middle is fucking white. I know it's white, dude. But if I add more green, it still appears white. But there's no green in it. There is more green in it. Just turn down the brightness. I can't. How do I? $9.30. See? It looks yellow, but there's more green. It ends up being white, dude. You know, Stroming says it's fucking... Rob. It's green. The sun is green. Stop trying to gaslight me, guys. The sun is green. That's it. End of the conversation. Let's make a fucking house now. I'm gonna add some towers in the background as well. Chat, are you based? No. Well, sort of. Shit, you're right, but it's not. Okay, Rob, at least you admitted that I am right. You're still right too, because the sun's also white. Well, the sun is only white because the green gets overexposed. It doesn't matter how much green you put into something. You get to a point where it's just too much green. And you just get to a point where it's just too much green and you can't do anything about it. And these look like decent houses, actually. Hold on. They're gonna go eat peanut butter with toast. Okay. That implies you're gonna add more peanut butter than toast. That there is toast. You're addicted to peanut butter. Yeah, see, triangle gets me. Saying it like that implies that you're gonna add more peanut butter than there is toast. You're gonna add toast to the peanut butter. Sure, nobody here will judge you. Well, we will, but silently. Oh, the peanut butter isn't finished. Did you already finish your peanut butter? Bruh. Alright, there's plenty of structure here. Now it's time to decorate that. You ate too much yesterday. Ooh. You might get wet. No. You might get sick. Why did I say wet? Why did I say wet? What was I thinking of? I was thinking of water. No, I was gonna say you might get sick from eating too much peanut butter. And technically speaking, you can't get wet from diarrhea. You can't say that like this. Shut up, triangle. Now, how do I make windows? How do I make windows? How do I make a window? I should say. Can't see ways of making windows. No, you don't get sick. Yeah, I know you're not allergic, but like your gut might say no more peanut butter and try to throw it all from the same place where it came from. If you know what I mean. It falls to return. Let's just call it. Oh, Franco Yako, your level Skyrift uses Windows. Nice. Hey guys, did you know that all the computers in the International Space Station use Linux? That's because it's not safe to open Windows in space. Ba-dum-ts. Please don't kill me. If your sister was chugging, you had a sound with a weird voice like a demon saying. My real name, I'm guessing it's your name. Gets Colonel panicked. No, 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 Colonel Panic, no! I have PTSD from that. Please do not Colonel Panic on me. Don't you dare kernel panic on me. The pinup wasn't finished, but it's now. It is now. Well, you're gonna have to go buy some then. You need to go purchase your peanut butter again. Unbelievable. Now what can I get a black thing here? Do we keep it at 0.5? We might keep it at 0.7. Yeah, it's fine. The question of the windows though is, first of all, let's get these guys here in B4 and you in B3. The question, guys, the real question. Do we go for horizontal or vertical windows? I feel like horizontal look a little bit better, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Horizontal or vertical? What is your guys' opinion on windows? I mean, I'm looking out the window and most of them are vertical. But like they open sideways. So they open like this. And like vertical better? Okay. I trust you. Okay. And now we need a door. Now the good thing is that making a door is easy. Easy peasy. We just need this. And this. That was hard to find, okay. So we just can get 39 and 41. No, we're gonna get 15. And like 19. Now we need like one of these handles. Let's get one of these. Alright, very good. You're back from eating your delicious peanut butter and toast. Nice. Welcome back, Rob. I just made a couple of houses. They look absolutely ass, but I don't really care that much. We can add sort of like a chimney here. I don't know, maybe we can add stuff like this, decorations. I don't know what this is meant to be, but it looks decorative, so... Let's get all these. Let's get them in B3. And suppose we can get a few of these as well. You can eat pancakes with oranges, nice. Alright, hold on. Is this big rooftop material? It looks like big rooftop material, honestly. Yeah, that looks like peak rooftop material, actually. All right. Yeah, this looks nice. I feel like something that would help a lot would be these. Instead of size 4, size 1.2. I like this. This looks interesting enough. This looks quite decent. I think that's fine. We'll probably have some balconies here as well. What can we use as a balcony material? Maybe... Oh, there was something we could use. I know there's a pixel object for that. Where is it? Here. There's always to wait for the pancakes, bro. Unbelievable. Maybe before, you're before. Oh, but like, you have to be... Dang it. Alright, we can't make these go to the full background though. We can make these go to B4 minus 20. Minus 20. I'll rate your icons in a bit, Rob. Alright, let's rate your items. Hello SK, how you doing? Let's drink. Now let's rate your items. How you doing, SK? It's been a while since I saw you. Alright. Let's see. Wow. You've just been busy with school and shit, you know? Yeah, I know. Hello, Porhia. How you doing? Alright, Rob. Is this your account? Was the one with 35k attempts ball? You can request with channel points. Yes. I don't know, Rob. Where's your ball? What is your ball? Is this? Yeah, this is the one. The ugly ass ball. Which one was my ball? Where was my ball? I forgot. Oh my god, I just realized who this is. It has taken me a long time to realize who this ball is. Wow. This one is badass. I like this. Which one was my ball? Was it this one? No. Was it this one? No. What was it? Which one was it? Oh, I think it was this one. Right. Okay. Let's go back to it's bah. Bah. It's bah. Which one are my balls? I don't know what my balls are. I don't know what my balls look like. And the posture check for 50 thing is not 150. Well, thank you for the reminding me posture check. But no, I feel like 150 is fine. Hey, hydrate. Oh, yeah, water. Thank you, Pringle, for the water. Thank you.
Wait AZ.
Wait, AZ. Alright, so. What city is supposed to... Can you have the ball equipped? Whatever. I'll still judge them. Like, they're pretty much the same.
I Love Rust by Nesh Few.
Nash for you. Not a huge fan of Rust. Not a huge fan of any of Nash Few's levels. Let's rate this. 3, 2, 3. I'm thinking about the smooth one. 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 1. Pretty mid icons, honestly. I'll give you a 3 out of 10. Let's check the other one. SK. Yeah, JK. See what you cooked. You can buy that in Gun Show. Oh, your leaderboard band. Ooh, leaderboard band. Okay. 1.5k diamonds. Do you have 1.5? You do. Okay, so it seems legit. Okay. Interesting. So I'll give you a 6, 6, 7, 6, 1, 4, 9, 7, 5. Probably I'll give you a 6 out of 10 because of the nice colors. But the wave is absolutely freaking awful. And so is the robot. And the cube, I never understood why people like that cube. But sure. Not bad. Anyway. Back to this. Yeah, there isn't really that much else to add here. Honestly. I think we just want The thing about this part though is that I want to completely revamp this to look like a castle interior. And right now it does not look like a castle interior. However, it should be an easy fix. I have to copy values of one of these blocks and then say goodbye. Maybe I want to keep these. I'm gonna use these. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're just gonna... We can probably do this. Copy values. Do that. And just, you know... do this. Because... like, if you think about it... Getting in here, we can probably get a... In fact, we can probably get this here. So next three is 931. So 931 would make this edge in here. Touch trigger 931 as up. So that should be fine. Why can I not rotate? Allow me to rotate! Thank you. And here we should be able to unlock up. And say 932 here. 932 as down. Like so. Let's see how this goes. I should also move these guys around. I don't feel like layer 1 is good for them. Probably move them to layer 7. Alright. So how would that go about? How would this look? So far so good. I'm gonna have to play Cyber Says, dang it. I'm gonna have to play Shimsu Says. Nice. Okay, I have the key now. Should get rid of that circle there as well. Alright. Yeah, the Citadel looks pretty cool. This place looks a lot better now. Oh, and yeah, there is a roof there. It's like rather difficult to get to that ceiling there, you know? And yeah, you can get here. You can reach it there, but I think you can reach it here as well. Yeah. Yeah, you can, but it's like super smooth, so... Hello, Beansy. How are you doing? They should unlock that. And that... Oh! Okay. That is a little bit too sudden, though. I think... I want this to be here. I'm gonna use these guys. I'm gonna get these guys in here, and in here. In here. Let me warp it a little bit. Yeah, should be fine. Should be fine. Now we can go back to here. Well, this thing is completely relevant. Well, not quite. Yeah, whatever. Okay. That should be it. In fact, yeah, why don't I just do that for here as well? Should be able to do that here as well. Alright. We have to be careful and remove these from here. But that is fine, that's completely fine, yeah. So, copy values. You just finished your pancakes? Nice, GG. They're all here, right? Yes. So now I just have to completely rebuild this. The Bowser's Castle. Dr. John J. Johnson's Palace. And that will be good to go, so I might actually release this today. Depends on how the playtest session goes. If the boys find a bunch of bugs, then maybe this will be delayed to tomorrow, but this is going to be releasing very, very soon. Really soon. And I'm kind of excited, because this could be my very first legendary rating. Or epic rating, for that matter. Or star rating. I've never had a star rating either. I only have features. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I am excited. Alright. Where's this guy? There's this guy. Yeah, all this here. And that's kind of it. Okay, that's fine. Do we need any of those? We do not. Okay. So time for bottom corners. I love me some corners. Okay. That should be it. So now we paste color. Let's see. These guys go over there, these guys go over here. You go over there, you go over there. Dude, this song is so freaking old. It makes me so nostalgic. I miss being a kid. It was good. No responsibilities, no depression, just a kid. Doing kid shit. But all good things don't last forever. That should do it. Okay, let's go backwards now. No, dang it. Alright, now we're doing backwards. And that is it. I only one of these though. And probably one of those as well. Okay. Next is on the list is these guys. Yeah, let's just fill the corners and in theory the color should not change, so we shouldn't have to do any extra time-consuming changes. We have to do some extra time-consuming changes. Dang it! Alright, we can try to do something else though. We can try to get all these guys here. Oh wait. No. It's just like... What about here though? What about here? That would be fine, yeah, but it's too bright though. Okay. What about detail being dark? No, it has to be like... Okay. It's fine though, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna change that. Deadshot, yes. Yes, indeed. There's 3 people watching. Everyone left me. RIP. Rest in pieces, chat. You will not be forgotten.
Dead chat, unfortunately.
Yep. We're gonna end the stream soon either way. I just kind of wish there were more people for the raid. But oh well. Dude, I hate how this looks. I don't know how to make it look better without completely freaking over or getting like a just extremely ugly line. So alright, copy fucking values, and I'm gonna just destroy these because I don't want them. I don't want them no more. I don't want you no more. I don't want to play with you anymore. Top 10 saddest stories. Saddest stories. Okay. These are never gonna be illuminated, but whatever. Whatever, man. That just looks so freaking wrong, dude. It just looks wrong. I don't like that. I need to play Simon Says with this guy. I need to play Shamsu Says. Okay. Very well, now we shall just take a look at that. And off we go, into the Citadel.
When you end the stream, raid Josiah 976 PLSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssss
Yeah, I think I know who I'm going to raid. It depends on who's online. Well, live. Dude, this looks so freaking weird. This looks so ass. It looks so ass, dude. Oh, I'm gonna have to change that, dude. I am going to have to change that. I do not like it. I guess we could isolate this. Anyway, let's kill this guy. Okay. Yeah, I think one thing that I'm gonna do right now, before I'm in the stream, is gonna like the fireball lifespan shot. Ooh.
I will
last
not
for too
abuse
long.
TTSFRFRR. You.
What the frick? You'll not abuse TDS. You did abuse TDS right there, dude. Alright, John. There you go. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ugh. We'll push this to production. Just to keep it saved. And yeah. Let's open some chests. And let's raid someone. I am close to 30k diamonds, dude. That is insane. Ooh, a key. Nice. Alright, let's see who we raid.
You.